Good 1-2 on the near side, started by Drummond. And a great run by Nunez on the near side. All the way through, it's a goal! The flag, though, is up on Pablo Brenes. Oh! What a run from Andres Nunez! And it was the right call. Pablo Brenes, certainly that's the best way to be located by your teammate. But you gotta stay onside. And down for Monterrey. It happened at the other end of the pitch, and it's against Luis Perez, who took a knock to the face from Walter Centeno. Back to play. Here is Cerrato. Vega, the Brazilian. Then it comes to Ricardo Martinez, who had a tremendous goal in that first leg. It was the first goal of the match. This man was unavailable for that first leg. Jervis Drummond, another of those Costa Rican internationals. He's a big right back. Happy to have him back. Part of the Drummond gang. As Gomez tried to go quickly. Ball won back by Bennett of Saprissa. Another guy who didn't feature in the first leg. Serafin. Wide to Joel Gonzalez. He reaches it. This guy really worked his tail off in that first leg and does in every game for Monterrey. Drops back to help the defenders. Moves forward to spice up the attack. Centeno's clearance. Straight to Joel Morales. Gonzalez uprooted. Now Gomez. Well done by Morales to just clog up Gomez. The ball to the near side, intended for Erviti. Job by Badia. Wow. Andres Nunez came ready to play. Gets his ball off to Bennett. Centeno. Intended for Brenes. Gomez with a knee-high attempt on Gonzalez. He keeps going. Keeps it on the right side for Erviti. Took forever to get there. The foul by Badia. Cordero defends on Casartelli, who picks up the first corner kick of the match for Monterrey. Beyond the target again, which was Carsartelli, well defended by Saprissa. Still scoreless here. Monterrey really wish they were in Europe right now and could benefit from the away goals rule, which I think is a great rule and needs to be implemented here in Concacaf to avoid just play killing and stalling for extra time and penalties that we saw by some teams already in this competition. The tackle from behind from Gonzalez, not quick enough in retreating to defense. Away goals rule, then Monterrey have two of them in their back pocket. A run there by Juan Esquivel. Some 26 yards out for Saprissa. Looking to break the deadlock here and in the aggregate. Again, a spot in Japan in the World Club Championships awaits the eventual winner of this competition. There are 3 teams left standing. You're watching 2 of them. Centeno, one hop into the Dios Ibarra. Pretty good effort for Centeno in what is his opening effort from a set-piece opportunity. Brenes to Gomez. Esquivel for Centeno. Now Cordero. It's been a good start for Saprissa as the visitors here. Clearly not at all intimidated. Again, this team reached the final last year, lost to fellow Costa Rican club Alajuelense. They've had success in this competition in the past. This is the year to find success again, where it could be a $5 million payout if everything goes right in the World Club Championship, which, as you can imagine, for a team like Saprissa, even though they are owned by the same ownership as Chivas in Mexico, so they're on pretty solid footing financially, especially in comparison to the other clubs in the Costa Rican League. $5 million is $5 million, folks. And there'd be a major upgrade in facilities and players being brought in, and they would be a competitor every year in this World Club Championship format, starting here in the CONCACAF knockout matches. Jervis Drummond. Knocked back by Martinez to Ibarra. Monterrey, a club that is looking to take advantage of their return to glory. They are not a big name like Pumas or Chivas or America. Normally a mid-table side that had a good run and led to them winning a title with Guillermo Franco, who's still on the squad, but pretty badly injured. Cassartelli! Flag is up. I just don't know. Offside has killed this game thus far. Cerrato for Morales. Estadio Tecnológico. Erviti got by 2, shoots it. Pretty tough angle. They think it's a corner. The referee says it's a goal kick. He has a lot of work yet to do on crosses and other things of the like, but his dribbling is exquisite. Walter Erviti, who was originally with San Lorenzo down in Argentina, now at 25 years of age, enjoying a nice career in Mexico. San Lorenzo is also the club that brought them Guillermo Franco. It's really unfortunate we can't see him here because when Monterrey won the title, he was the best player in the league. Still maybe, as at the near post, Casartelli again. Attractive soccer from both teams early on. Moving right along in this match, halfway through the first half of action. Erviti. Another corner, last touch by Gabriel Badilla. It's the deck. Knocked out by Nunez. Kept in by Gonzalez. Monterrey go at it again. Erviti. His outlet is Argemio Vega. Vega, the Brazilian, most recent with America, the big name in Mexico City. Esquivel. Struck well. Here comes Bennett. An obstruction there from Serafin allowed Ibarra to creep on up and clear the danger. Drummond. And he discards Perez. Bumping and grinding and carrying on. It ends up with Morales. Casartelli! It's going to be a yellow card for Jervis Drummond. Touch the ball as he points at it. This missed time run. He usually is spot on with those attempts. And a great opportunity now for Monterrey to seize the advantage, I guess for the third time over the two legs. And Viti is there. Casartelli joins them. Ricardo Martinez, we saw what he could do in the first leg. And it looks like it will be Martinez. A two-layered wall there. It's interesting construction, but so be it. Monterrey look to swing it open. They can't. Martinez up the left side. Nunez. Boy, is this Andres Nunez a good-looking player? Number 14 for Saprissa. Likes to dig in, likes to fly up the right side. Here he is defending again. We heard about much of him at all before this tournament, but this is where stars can be born. Joel Gonzalez. Touch back, foul. Brenes stops his path the other way. And a yellow card for Pablo Brenes. Rennes, formerly of the Metro Stars in Major League Soccer. Back to his native Costa Rica, where he feels a little more at home, as you could imagine. Erviti looking to take it off the left foot. He will. Plays it across. It's headed out for a corner kick. Well, coming up Saturday on the Fox Soccer Channel, the highly anticipated FA Cup semi-finals. You can see the first one at 7 a.m. Eastern Time live on FSC. Arsenal and Blackburn from the Millennium Stadium. It falls. First from Casatelli as he set up Morales. The corner kick taken by Ismael Rodriguez. Second yellow card for Saprissa, and Monterrey keep their books clean for now. Centeno. Here comes Bennett. Bumps Serafin into his keeper. Centeno. Great skill. That's why he was playing Champions League soccer a couple years ago, but a cynical tackle and a red card. A red card for Walter Centeno, and unfortunately these kind of things have littered his career. And watch it here. Well, you know what? Start walking, my friends. That is Bush League. I can only agree with the referee. That was just awful. This is not a forum for that kind of thing. If you want to address it, address the guy in the locker room, but not while his back is turned. And not much of a disagreement from Medford. I think he saw that all too well, and he's upset with his midfielder more than anything, which he should be. Don't waste your breath on the referee. Walter Centeno deserved the red. Just goes to show you how quickly things can turn. And now, Medford with hands on hips. It's unfortunate at the end of the day because Centeno, one of the more talented players in this region. That includes the Mexican and American players. But he does stuff like that, and now he's put an amazing burden on his team with an hour to go, and Saprissa, who were being adventurous, more so than these other teams that we've seen on the road. Municipal, when they played Monterrey, they went into shell and tried to defend and defend. Olympia of Honduras did that against Pumas, and it certainly was hard to watch. But now you're forcing Saprissa's card, and all of the blame falls on Centeno. We blame you, man. Patience from Monterrey as Saprissa bunker down. Gonzalez from Perez. Gonzalez crossing it in. Knocked out by Cordero. Erviti. Morales. Erviti. Lines it up. Knocks it off Badia. Popped into the air, Casatelli misses the first time. Cordero heads it out of the 18. And in the end, it's a corner kick. Patient build-up pays off. All the cards going against Saprissa. 2 yellows and a red. Porras will back away to allow the strong-legged Badia to clear it. Saprissa completely made up of Costa Rican players, as is the tradition for Chivas in Mexico, where they're only Mexican players. They will follow the same guidelines. They are proving that they don't need any players from the exterior. The defending Costa Rican champions outdistancing the likes of Herediano, Alajuelense, who field South American players and sometimes even European players regularly. Badio, who does have the big leg, left it a bit short. Morales. Serafin, Bennett, Casatelli brought down. Get up, says Hugo Castillo. Joel Gonzalez. Gonzalez to the back. Erviti flicks it back. Porras to his right to make the save. Nunez. Gomez. Ronald Gomez, now that they're down to 10 men, will probably become more of a non-factor. They do get him the ball that time. It's a nice little build-up. Flicked back by Erviti to Luis Perez. Well, maybe Porras should take those goal kicks. He's got a bigger leg than Badia does. Found Gomez at the other end. Our referee Castillo, a little more fun-loving, better banter with the players as opposed to the headmaster routine that some of the referees sometimes they use. And from that goal kick, there was a foul on Ronald Gomez. A bit silly there for Monterrey. Gomez will give it a shot from long distance. And they got a corner. Just building up. And it goes to Brenes, trying to cross it, but way too many Monterrey players to maneuver around. Bennett, Drummond. Here by Serafin. Monterrey, who really do lack big central defenders. And Jimmy Vega can fill in there. Drummond sweeps it out. Ismael Rodriguez. Perez. Gonzalez on a tight angle. Erviti getting some width there. Joined by Esquivel defensively. And Walter Erviti pulled something. He's at it again. Looks fine to me now as he crosses it in. Headed out by Drummond. Monterrey picking up most, if not all, of the possession since the red card. Gonzalez. just nudges it forward. Cordero, again, proving to be the best of the defenders for Saprissa. At least stay-at-home defenders. Played across. Now in, off the foot of Martinez. Porras collects. Porras happy to just unload here as he urges his team out and up. Gonzalez. We'll get more of a heavy dose from Monterrey. Martinez, ambidextrous, can use both feet. I think that left foot's got a little more venom in it as Miguel Herrera poised to make a substitution before the end of the first half. Martinez, short for Erviti. Cordero, Badia. Soft little ball in for Bennett. He loses it, but Drummond's backing him up. Still Saprissa just can't get this ball out of their own end. Again, Drummond with a good tackle. Now they'll get a better chance. Nunez with space. Plays it into space. Silky smooth Andres Nunez. Morales. Erviti. Casartelli kept it alive and it'll end there, unable to find his teammate. Not a bad effort though from the Argentine as we're going to make a substitution here in the 39th minute. The man up on the sideline is Oribe Peralta, a striker, and they're going to take out Joel Morales. Morales, a flank defender. The crowd cheering on Peralta. They really have taken to this young man. He's become a pretty steady goal scorer for them now at 21 years of age from Torreon. Didn't look like there was anything wrong with Morales, but I certainly would guess now that they have a man advantage, Miguel Herrera says, I can bring in another forward, and I could end this thing here and now. Crossed in, and away by Nunez. Looked dangerous, but I think he had a pretty good clearance on it. Players always looking for that extra advantage, trying to play that ball from outside the corner. Be whipped in by Martinez. It's there! It's in the back of the net! Carlos Casartelli! And they erupt here at the Tecnológico. Beautiful corner kick, but why is that man unmarked? I know they're down a player, but if you're going to leave someone unmarked, certainly not. This man has been their best goal scorer since Guillermo Franco has departed. And things looking bleak here at this stage for Saprissa. They're under attack again. Martinez. Saprissa down a goal, down a man with pretty much just a second half left to play it. These calls go either way, but Serafin out of control. The little central defender trying to defend the big center forward. Played to the near side, Nunez. Ismael Rodriguez, Erviti, aided by Peralta, Erviti, and it had to be urgently played out by Drummond as he got a little clip on the ankle on the way out. Corner kick for Monterrey, probably the last play of this first half. Maybe we've seen the last play of this first half. Monterrey must be urgent here as well. Martinez, again it was Casartelli, the goal scorer. It's on the far side, the ball towards the goal mouth. It's wide though. Peralta had it, but he missed it. Will they rue that miss? The first half ends here, and quite a finish here at the Tecnológico. They were up a goal, this close to going up two. The first half substitute reaching back and kind of clearing it away after Erviti had the momentum from behind. 1-0 Monterrey halfway through this semifinal match. Back here for the second half. Hugo Castillo counting off the players. Can tell you there are no substitutions for Monterrey. There is a change for Saprissa. Monterrey did make a change at the end of the first half, replacing Joel Morales and bringing in Oribe Peralta. Saul Fernandez Philip coming in for Pablo Brenes. Let's call him Sal Phillips. Just because generally you would think if you're doing a game featuring a Costa Rican team, you wouldn't have a guy whose last name is Phillips. You wouldn't have a guy whose last name's Drummond. So let's embrace it and enjoy it. Not a bad ball. That time from Jose Luis Lopez. Cerrato. Really, after what we have seen, Gonzalez with the throw, and now Monterrey up a goal. Clearly, with what we just seen from Saprissa, they'll need to go after that second one just in case, because Saprissa, even though they replaced one of their key components attack-wise, have plenty of weapons yet. Maybe should rethink that, though, as they've lost two big weapons in Brenes and Centeno, who was red-carded. More of a burden probably on the shoulders of Ronald Gomez, who's been joined up top by Tri Bennett, who was kind of roving around the first half. There he is, number 23. He's still roving, but when he can, he's roving a little bit further towards the top. Bumped off Erviti. Not well cleared, though. Swung around to Gonzalez. Gonzalez through the legs of Esquivel. Gets the ball back. Joel Gonzalez. Does he take the inside track? Martinez. Nowhere to go there. Well defended by Saprissa. As the 10 players out there putting a little extra work each to make the difference. And it pays off. And Hernan Medford has to be happy with that little sequence as they probed around but couldn't find a little space to creep through. Good series of touches. Comes out to Gonzalez on the near side, hugging the sideline. There you see both coaches busy at work. Both recently removed from their playing days, as you can probably tell. Medford looks like he still could go out there and provide some quality minutes. One of the big names from Central America the last few years. I think you mentioned Hernan Medford from Costa Rica with Paulo Wanchop. From Honduras, you name a guy like Carlos Pavon. From Guatemala, a little more recent with Carlos Ruiz being their best player, with Juan Carlos Plata right with him. Panama, of course, had Julio Cesar Deli Valdez. And El Salvador with Mauricio Cienfuegos. There is the aggregate. The goal that Monterrey scored is the difference. This time it's Cordero clearing for Porras. And again, it is Serafin whistled for that foul on Gomez. Gomez has got a corner kick. Gets something from almost nothing there. Saprissa, the last hope to prevent an all-Mexican final in the Concacaf Champions Cup here in 2005, which heading into next month would be great talk for the Mexican critics, who would know there'd be a Mexican team in the World Club Championships again, as there was one in 2000 when Necaxa made it in the World Club Championships. The last we had, the only one we really had in Brazil, won by Corinthians. Isn't that interesting? We have the World Club Championships, and in the end, the final becomes a Paulista Championship. All this way for nothing. Two teams from Sao Paulo reach the final. Martinez now to take this corner kick, looking to perhaps apply the knockout blow for Saprissa. Big Juan Jose Francisco Porras finds Bennett. He's been roving. Now he sends it to the near side and out of the reach of the other flyer, Nunez. Dangerous ball, but it gets through that time for Perez. Argemio Vega. Trying to stamp it through. It was intercepted by Jose Luis Lopez. Saprissa left with very few cogs in their attack. Centeno red-carded, Brenes replaced. This is really going to test the savvy and the know-how of Hernan Medford to see how he responds here with a man down, a goal down. If he somehow on the road could just keep his team in it long enough. We shall see. So far, so good. They have not leaked. Medford still has 2 substitutions at his disposal, as does Miguel Herrera, but looks like he's going to use one of them here. Nice work from Cordero. He just swiped at that ball. Gomez. Perez. Serafin. Casartelli. Showing the skill. Soft touch. Gonzalez. Tempted by the half volley. Slips under the foot of Perez. Gonzalez. Again, they get trapped here on the near side. Gonzalez given the majority of the touches, but they found some space. Perez. Corner. Lopez that time clearing it away, and a reminder on Saturday, Bundesliga action on the Fox Soccer channel when Schalke look to get back on track and back to the top as they host Hamburg, 10 a.m. Eastern on Saturday. Gonzalez taken off the ball by Gomez. Gomez puts the ball across for Bennett. The two of them causing problems. A nice run. The shot not so good, but those two covered a lot of ground. Controlled by Peralta, but only for a moment. Swept away by Cordero. Here's Gomez. Good holding central forward. Can buy some time for the rest of the team to join him in the attack if he gets more possession. Gonzalez. Back in, deflected. Still in play. And nice patience shown there by Lopez as he wins a throw-in for Saprissa. Looking over the next 35 minutes or so to get back into it. Perez. Gonzalez. Martinez. Gonzalez, again, a very active body out there as the cross comes in from Martinez. Whipped it in. Cordero, I think, has been the MVP for Saprissa thus far. Heads it out. Serrato. Serafin. He has to be one of the skinniest central defenders you'll find, especially in a big league like Mexico. Paulo Serafin has all the talent, plays wonderfully. About to turn 30 years of age from Mexico City. Rodriguez. Erviti. Shot lined up by Perez. Luis Perez, another player from Mexico City, just 24 years of age. And provides some good skill in that midfield. I mentioned Mexico City, and obviously most of the players from throughout the Mexican League will come from Mexico's biggest city. Erviti charges forward. No foul. Perez to a wide open Martinez. Monterrey in the state of Nuevo León, which is also the state that houses the team Tigres, who are playing the Copa Libertadores and pulled off a stunning result. Not really against the opponent, but they were losing 2-1 to Caracas, a team they probably should beat, even though it was in Venezuela. They proceeded to score 4 goals in the second half to run out easy winners. And now a lot of people seem to be thinking that Tigres have what it takes to perhaps win the whole shebang, the Libertadores trophy. Miguel Herrera, the coach of Monterrey, seems to be one of those people believing that they can do it. Martinez, he credits a very talented roster as the main reason. Here's that second substitute to be used by Hernan Medford. Ricardo Martinez to take this corner kick. And there's a substitution in the works. That is it. For Esquivel, he's replaced by Bolaños. Ball lifted into Bennett, but there was no one in the follow-through. Martinez. Serafin. Monterrey, who can again afford to be patient, even though a long way yet. Saprissa not really willing to panic either, which they shouldn't, as they allow Monterrey to ping that ball around. Casatelli receives it a little deeper, touched out by Cordero, but he gives it right to Argemio Vega. Vega to Joel Gonzalez. Lifted by Gonzalez. Here's Bolaños, the man who just came in. Guy who started from the beginning in the first leg. Look at Gomez as the pinball. Bouncing off Gonzalez. No match for him physically. Argemio Vega, a little bigger and stronger, able to match up. And Viti touches it forward. Sal Philip. Nunez. Lopez. Playing back to safety. Juan de Dios Ibarra waits and clears. Still looking pretty cool as time starts to become an issue here for Hernan Medford. Many people just see him as a easy fit for a coaching post, and soon hopefully to be one day coach of the national team. Saprissa with another late challenge. They have picked up all the cards thus far. And Hugo Castillo, our Guatemala referee, will have a word with, I believe, Jose Luis Lopez. Monterrey again without a card. Saprissa with 2 yellows and a red. Getting the ball wide is Perez. Plays it back to Martinez. Casartelli spins the hips, trying to cross it, blocked by Cordero, who saw it coming, brought those arms behind the block without using his hands. Martinez. Ooh, it's there at the far post. It's cleared now by Cordero. Porras dropping to a knee, able to deny the effort. Great ball by Martinez, the first header from Casartelli. And the man at the far post there was Serrato. And VT with the corner, this time from the left side. Again, it was Casartelli the target. Storming through was Bolaños. Gomez. Just as like a doorstop when he tries to get that ball, and he commits the foul the second time. Around the horn it comes again. Argemio Vega mistouched. Lopez loses contact, but he was fouled. Well, coming up on Saturday, a big Saturday as we've already told you, but it gets even bigger in the evening at 8:30 Eastern Time. Major League Soccer as the Chicago Fire meet the San Jose Earthquakes. That'll be live on the Fox Soccer Channel. Well, since the red card, I don't think Ibarra has been tested in the Monterrey goal. As Monterrey make their second substitution right now. That's it for Ricardo Martinez. And the man coming in is Roberto Andrade. Rare free kick now for Saprissa from the right flank. 20 minutes left in this match. They probably can only muster up a few more chances. So these are absolutely golden. Give it to your best player right now, Ronald Gomez. Gomez puts it in, not a bad effort, but a little high. Great run by Gomez. He spots Bennett. He's tackled. It's a penalty. What can you say about this? He was tackled. Watch. You've got to give the penalty. He was given no chance to play that ball. It could have been a handball. I don't know what you say. He's not going to reverse it now, and Juan de Dios Ibarra knows it as Ismael Rodriguez continues to complain. A freakish play, a great run from Gomez on the left side. And what is Porras doing up there? The keeper ran from the other end to have a word. What a disaster for Miguel Herrera. And it all may pay off yet for Hernan Medford. Looking to give the Purple Heart a pulse. Gomez, yes! 72nd. It's 1-1. It's 3-3 on aggregate. And Saprissa, a man down for about 40 minutes of game time. Great finish. Never had a doubt. It's 1-1 here at the Tecnológico. Means 3-3 on aggregate. Monterrey with much haste now, trying to go back in front. They have no business being tied, but Saprissa show they have the talent to get it done. Just needed the one chance and they got it. Andrade. Gonzalez. Wow. Peralta and Casartelli continue to miscommunicate. Peralta may have taken that off the head of Casartelli, who was wide open, feet firmly set, and onside. How many times have we seen that? They got to give Paulo Serafin a yellow card. It's the third time he's crawled over the back of Ronald Gomez. He just cannot match up with him. Andrade. Nice ball for Perez. Perez back to the near side. Perez cannot move away from the pressure of Lopez. And nicely cleared by Lopez the second time around, but it's back to Monterrey. Slipping that ball in, it's over, Porras' head! Andres Nunez saves the day! Erviti snuck in behind and probably thought he had the goal to send them through, but Nunez, Johnny on the spot. Johnny and Jimmy and Steve on the spot. Crossed in by Monterrey. They mean business now. Cordero heads it out. Nunez. Extra time would be a huge win for Saprissa. Penalty kicks would be an absolute massive achievement. That's what they're playing for, make no mistake, and they deserve to tighten up and play for it, as they had to venture out to try and get the equalizer. Saprissa, the beaten finalists in this tournament a year ago, looked to match their achievement from a year ago and one-up it. Still a long way before they can do that. Andrade through the legs. Perez, but Gonzalez flat-footed. Bennett, man who picked up the penalty. And Serafin felt the contact, went down, and another yellow for Saprissa. Although that's kind of cruel to say another yellow. It's been a while since they've gotten one. But they have all of them. And it looked like it was Lopez nipping at the shirt. Gonzalez. Erviti. Oh. The meat of the sandwich there as he took a rib shot from Bennett. Over the head of Casartelli. Knocked out by Badilla. Saprissa almost there to clearing a major hurdle. Andrade. Gonzalez whips one in, a high towering cross. Nunez would get underneath it. Now Rodriguez in front of Trey Bennett. Rodriguez in the end was isolated there and allowed Saprissa to win it off the shoulder of Gomez. A lot of the same for Monterrey. They've lacked an edge, especially in finding new creative ways to attack, getting bogged down on the right side. The left side's been a major disappointment. Now Porras clears it. Gomez one-on-one again. But here comes some help from Monterrey. 1-on-4, just like that. Perez bumped off the ball by Bennett. Gonzalez. Andrade. Back to Gonzalez, just flicks it in. So many people to choose from, it's out of play. Goal kick. Big clearance there. It's won by Gomez just beyond the midfield circle. Bolaños. A real lackluster performance from Monterrey here in the second half, where they're unable to take advantage of the man advantage and the goal advantage. Two shots from Erviti. Flicked him on both times, and the old man, Jose Francisco Porras, who barely has any knees left, able to deny them, and that's why he's in there in the big game. And that has to be legit. He's feeling it, and that's why he gets some players to help him with the clearances. Lines it up for Cordero and moves out of the way. You save the goals. Watch the vision. Once there, and then again. And for good measure, the dive. Andrade. Well, that would be cruel, wouldn't it? If there's a penalty award. I gotta tell you, Hugo Castillo, I think, has done a sensational job refereeing this game. Sensational. He's made the right calls every time. He hasn't had any makeup calls or any silliness like that. It's been solid. Saprissa can't be happy about it, but they gotta be happy about the penalty, and I agree with the penalty. Gonzalez. Ooh, weaving through. No free kick given. Handball on Edviti. We lose touch for a moment. It'll favor Saprissa. And they are now in stoppage time and can start to believe that maybe they can break through. Monterrey, unlike Pumas. Whoa, yeah! Get a move on, man! Come on! Pumas, you see a certain edge. There's a fear that the opponents must feel when Pumas walk on the pitch. I don't think that's the case with Monterrey. An undersized team, especially defensively, without some of their big-name players. Saprissa never lost confidence. Monterrey don't play in a high altitude like Pumas do either. So this is not as intimidating as a venue as what DC United had to face. Trying to get it in to Casatelli behind Drummond. Not there. Time running short. Cordero. Cordero has been, again, the best player for me. And the hands go in the air for some of the Saprissa players as they've done it. Didn't look like it was going to happen, but after being a man down for the entire second half and a goal down, they found it. And this was the moment, the winning pass brought to you by Winfuel. It's all about winning, leading to the penalty kick, which led to the goal. Winfuel, it's all about winning, and we are going to extra time to determine who will the winner be. We begin extra time. Monterrey and Saprissa. Monterrey on 3 occasions over the 2 legs broke out in front, only to see Saprissa pull level. The 3rd time they scored. Here tonight, they figured that would be the one that would get them through. It was against a 10-man Saprissa outfit, but they were unable to protect that lead. The Costa Ricans just will not die. Andrade. Monterrey from left to right. There's the aggregate. Cordero. Gomez in between it all. Bennett. Serrato. Oel Gonzalez. Santelli was not going that direction. Saprissa will send it back for another goal kick. And we can see Saprissa trying to gobble up seconds. Monterrey must respond by kicking it into a higher gear. Force the pace up. Saprissa, owned by Jorge Vergara of Chivas and Chivas USA fame. Gonna bring Mr. Vergara even more joy. First spot against Pumas. Will it be Monterrey? Long range shot from Argemio Vega, not even a shot, doesn't get through. Casartelli back to Vega. Vega took something off of that in search of Erviti, but no problem on the near side for Cordero, who clears out another. This will be the final substitution of the match. Joel Gonzalez is out. Final substitution of the match for Monterrey. And Ivan Huitron comes in, a midfielder from Monterrey. Gomez trying to swerve around Serafin. And Gomez gets a yellow card, a silly yellow card, because you're toying with potentially missing out on a final here. Casartelli, it's fallen. Peralta. Amazingly now, it is 4 yellows and a red for Saprissa, none for Monterrey. Erviti! Bennett, big strong man, handling the defense from Cerrato. Huitron, man, just came in. Solid tackle from Badilla. Erviti wins it back from Monterrey, gets it to Andrade. Not much in the substitutions for either team, really. Bolaños has provided a little bit of a spark for Saprissa. Flicked in there, Casartelli stretches. The ball from Perez, there's a couple players across that line, and Casartelli the closest. A free kick for Saprissa. They will show much patience in taking this. Cordero. They want penalty kicks, make no mistake. Badilla loses it. Peralta, pardon me. It was Jose Luis Lopez who was taken out there. Played in. Another yellow card. It goes to Badia, and again goes against Saprissa. Maybe Medford's not aware of it, but when he sees the disparity, he's going to have an issue, I'm sure, with Hugo Castillo. First leg of the final on May the 4th. Couple weeks to recharge and worry about domestic issues, particularly for Monterrey, who want to secure the top of Group 3. Pumas, the other finalists, they'll have a lot of ground to make up in Group 1 to make the Liguilla, which is the Mexican playoffs. As we said, Monterrey without Pablo Rochin, without Guillermo Franco, without Mexican international Jesus Arellano. Through the legs of Drummond to Porras. Just about done with the first extra time session. Badia, Philip, Bennett. Sounds more like the Welsh rugby team than a Costa Rican soccer club. Philip to Bennett. Andrade. I couldn't handle it though. There's Perez. Erviti turns, plenty of congestion, tries to go over it. Goes over everything. The first extra time session ends. Saprissa that much closer to their ultimate goal, which is the penalty kicks. Monterrey look to prevent that over the next quarter of an hour. We shall return. Here we go, second extra time session. Monterrey going right to left. Their last chance to prevent penalties. Andrade. Ismael Rodriguez. VT with another set-piece opportunity. VT wants it back. Well read by Bolaños. One of the fitter players out there right now because, well, he has played less. Came in just past the hour mark. But in the end, it's put in already a half of soccer. Maybe it will probably put another 15 minutes under his belt. Ismael Rodriguez to the far post. Porras. Promptly sends it upfield to Gomez. Smash, boom, bang. Gomez, who picked up that yellow card for that silly little touch of the ball. I don't know if Hugo Castillo can give him a yellow here, as his view was a pretty poor one. Cerrato. Gomez didn't see much of it. Can't really blame him for it. Picked up And in and across, and Perez couldn't reach it. Andrade heels it back. Perez, soft cross in. Casartelli stretched out, couldn't reach. Casartelli went right over Peralta, his teammate, in attempting to catch that. And there it is, the first yellow card. Some 108 minutes into the game for Monterrey. And it's Ismael Rodriguez. Rodriguez, Serafin. Argemio Vega. It stayed in play, but an attempt to keeping the flag down, conceding possession to Saprissa, but only for a moment. Argemio Vega's ball into the spokes of Jervis Dromen. Cross in play. Nope, went out. All sorts of work for Porras. Very little for Ibarra at the other end. You got to give credit to that man for keeping his team in it. Philip does the defending. This man coming in between the sessions. That's the number 10 for Saprissa, Alonso Solis. He replaced Trey Bennett. The run by Peralta, the cross too long. Good run by Peralta, but he tried to force it in there. Jervis Drummond all over Casartelli. The leg of Nunez. Argemio Vega. Perez. Vega. In tight quarters, knocked out by Drummond. Took forever to get there. And Lopez will win a free kick. And now quickly a second yellow for Monterrey. Goes to Luis Perez. Certainly in a match that goes deep into the second extra time session, you would imagine plenty of yellows, and there have been. And they would draw the potential for reds, but the only red we have had was a straight red at the end of the first half to Walter Centeno. Mentioned away goals rule. Well, in Monterrey, even more reason to want that rule in place. As if it was in place, they would already be in the finals. They would already be out of the showers by now. Andrade. Lopez turns. Gomez into space. Still plenty of wheels. He hasn't had to work all that much. He's been sitting as a spectator at the other end. This is what led to the last goal for Saprissa. Solis! Oh, it's just wide! A chance every 30 minutes for Saprissa, basically, but that's all they need. And every time it's Gomez weaving the magic, doing all the hard work. How close was it? He lost his footing there. That may have been the difference. That is just gravy for Saprissa again. They are looking for penalties. Into the area, lots of contact, play on. Andrade heels it back. Solid tackle from Badilla as he goes quickly to the ground. Perez, another collision, Casartelli, then Peralta. Porras, good throw. Bolaños, try to kick-start it. Corner kick. Perez. Cordero. Then Nunez, and maybe one last break here. Gomez draws the double team. He wants it back! Now Saprissa shorthanded at the other end. Erviti brings it into Ismael Rodriguez. A chance to bring down the curtain. In the 120th minute, point blank, unmarked, and Porras with a huge save. The save. Second extra time session ends. It's penalty kicks for 10-man Saprissa. So brave till the end. We'll take it a break and we'll determine our finalists next.
Your world.
Back for the penalties. Let's get right to it. Victor Cordero, the first for Saprissa. Yes, just to put icing on a wonderful performance defensively. He chips in with the penalty spot. 1-0 Saprissa. Argemio Vega to take the first one for Monterrey. And he squeezes it through, 1-1. Throughout the match, Jose Porras has been receiving tons of opportunities to prepare himself for this sort of situation. Ibarra's been sitting there as a spectator, making maybe a save every half hour. Here's Andres Nunez. Easy. I'll tell you what, it's looking good for Saprissa right now. Two easily taken penalties. Carlos Casartelli to level it back at 2. And again, Porras close. Philippe, the substitute, getting the third spot kick. And a little closer there for Ibarra, but well taken. 3-2 Saprissa. A lot of jawing off going on. Saprissa look really confident. It's been a marathon for them. It's 3-3. Luis Perez. Jose Luis Lopez coming up now for Saprissa. All level at 3 in the penalties, all level at 3 on the aggregate. Well struck, and nothing has changed for Saprissa. They look determined, they are walking tall, and they're nailing these penalties. It's 4-3. Walter Erviti, the Argentine, in the 4th round. Erviti denied by Porras. And now bring in the big man. Hernan Medford. Is there a masterpiece on its way to being completed here? It falls on the very big shoulders of Ronald Gomez. He hits this. Saprissa prepare for May 4th against the Pumas of the Universidad Nacional Autónoma of Mexico. Ronald Gomez. And there will be no dream final for Mexico. Exit stage right. Saprissa advance. We're all done. Thanks for joining us. On behalf of our producer Jaime Trujillo, Max Bredos saying so long.